Hi folks, when you get into woodworking, you may want to know different systems of measurement. For example, you have your metric, especially if you have highly priced European tools. And then of course we have our imperial system. As Americans, that's what most of us are familiar with, our foot, inches, and fractions thereof. Now there's two units associated with the imperial system that you're going to want to be familiar with hardwood. Those are board foot and the quarter system. Those are important so that when you go into your hardwood dealer, you'll act like you know what you're talking about when you're looking for a board, unlike me when I first walked into one. Stick around and let's learn together. So when working with hardwood, the first unit that's going to be important is the quarter system. The quarter system was developed way back when the sawmills were optimized to do 1/4 of an inch for each movement of the blade. So when they went to move the blade, every move was 1/4 of an inch. You went into the sawmill and you wanted a 1/2 inch, they would move the blade 2/4, and that's how you got your quarter system. So the way that works is if you get 2/4, you get the 1/2 inch. If you get 4/4, you're actually getting an inch. And in the case of this board, it's about 2 inches, and that makes this board an 8/4 board. Now that seems kind of strange. It's basically 2 inches. But if you want to sound like you're in the know, when you go into your hardwood dealer, make sure you say 8/4 if you want a 2-inch board. Okay, pop quiz time. Knowing the quarter system now, how much is 6/4? It's 1.5 inches. Good job. Now the next important unit to know is board foot, and that's how you're going to buy your hardwood, buy the board foot, which is a little different than what you're used to going into a big box store. In the big box store, typically you're either going to buy a board, let's say a 1x4x8 for just the price that is listed, or in some cases you're going to buy it by the linear foot. So when they have a price, you're going to pay that much per foot of the board. And that sounds simple enough, and it is pretty simple. But you're going to have to do something a little different when you go to buy hardwood at a hardwood dealer. Think of it as buying it by volume. So a board foot is the equivalent of a 12x12 by a 1-inch thick piece of board. Well, when you go in your hardwood dealer, a lot of times the boards, they're not all going to be consistent widths, they're not going to be all consistent thicknesses, and not all consistent lengths. So I need to buy this by the board foot, which would be 12 by 12 by 1 inch thick. And if it's thicker, well then that's going to be more board feet per linear foot. But there's a formula for that. So to calculate the board foot, you're basically going to take the thickness, and I know I just told you that we measure this in quarters, but for the purposes of board feet, we're going to measure it in inches. So 2 inches. You're going to take the width, and we're going to call this 8 inches. And then you're going to take the length. Now this was a board that I had cut down, but the original length of it was 97.5 inches. You're going to take all three of those, and you're going to multiply them together, and then you're going to divide by 144. And the value that remains is your board feet. What you're going to do is take that and multiply it by the cost per board foot. And then you're going to know how much the board cost overall. Now, a lot of times if you go into a place like a Woodcraft to buy your lumber, they're going to have a sticker with the math already done on it. But other places, like some hardwood dealers that you go to, their prices may actually fluctuate day to day or on a fairly regular basis, so they don't put the stickers on them. So what you would do then is you take your little calculator, use that formula that I just gave you, and then plug in the price to figure out how much a board would actually cost. And again, because the sawmills will often produce them in non-standard widths and maybe even thicknesses and lengths, that could really fluctuate on a board-by-board basis. And you'll want to go in and do that math to figure out how much it's going to cost you. You'll also, of course, before you start a project, come up with your cut list and figure out exactly how much you need going in, so you won't have too much extra and have to spend money you don't need to.
Hoagie should have mentioned that the board foot unit of measurement is usually used on rough sawn hardwood. That's the wood like found at the sawmill, not the dimensional like found in the big box stores.
So now you know the quarter system, used to determine the thickness of the board, and you know the board foot system, used to determine the volume of the board, basically how you're going to determine how much you're going to pay for each board. So now you can go into your hardwood dealer and order like a pro. Not like me, like I'm trying to figure it out as I go. Thanks for watching. Because we all know that it's a lot harder to add 19 millimeters to 20 millimeters than it is to add 7/8 and 3/32 common denominator. Anyway, don't try to take our imperial away from us. We like it.